Hello everyone, this is Carol's Ideas and my name is Carol and it's Saturday at my house. And if you remember last week I showed you how to make homemade biscuits using a mix. I mentioned something about strawberry jam and I was going to show you how to make strawberry jam. Well, today is exactly what I'm going to be doing. It's very easy to do. I'm going to show you how to make strawberry jam. If you buy a thing of Gel-Ease, it's called Gel-Ease. You can buy it at Save-A-Lot or Walmart or anything like that. And when you open up the packet, there's an easy peasy recipe on the bottom here. And it says on the bottom, uncooked freezer jam is the recipe. And it says on here that you need to wash, stem, and crush fruit thoroughly. So what I did, it calls for 4 cups of strawberries, which if you buy strawberries in the thing like this, which is like, what, 16 ounces, 2 of these will make the equivalent of 2 cups or 4 cups. So 2 cups per thing. So you can take 2 containers of these of your strawberries. You're going to take the stems off. You're going to do all that kind of stuff. And then it says, crush the fruit thoroughly. Now I have you can use a blender or one of those hand blender things that you use to make like juice drinks or whatever. And you blend this in for a little bit, blend your strawberries, and then it says, once you've done that, it says to take 4 cups of sugar. That's a lot of sugar. And I've already put my sugar in, and it says to stir it thoroughly, and I've already done that. So here we have 4 cups of strawberries and 4 cups of sugar, and we're going to stir. I've stirred that thoroughly. Then the directions say, in a separate saucepan, mix pectin, which is this, the thing that was in the box, which is this, with 3/4 cup of water. You bring it to a boil, stirring constantly and boil hard for 1 minute. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Go over here to my stove, and I'm going to take my 3/4 cup of water, put it in the cooker. We're going to turn this on high. I should have already started boiling this a while ago. And also, I have my jars ready. You know, you can buy these fancy little jelly jars if you want, but you can also use any jar that you have. You can also use like even pint-sized jars and things like that to put the jelly in. And so we're going to have this thing come to a boil, hopefully pretty quickly. It should pretty quickly. And it says to hard boil for 1 whole minute. So we're going to do that. It says to go ahead and put this in here, which I'm going to do that. And you're going to stir it like this. And after a while it'll start dissolving and start melting and dissolving and things like that. Turn it on high a little bit. And once that starts boiling, we're going to let that boil really hard for 1 whole minute. And this is a gel that will cause the strawberries to gel. It's like a jelly substance. And it kind of has little lumps in it, just like this. Okay? So we're kind of stirring that out a little bit. And once it comes to a hard boil, you're going to want to stir it constantly for 1 minute. And it says a hard boil to where it's like you can't hardly stir it down. It's boiling so much. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pour that into here. Then the directions say once that is done, you're going to pour the pectin mixture into fruit and you're going to continue stirring for 3 minutes. So, looks like we've almost come to a boil here. And it is, and I'm going to set me a timer for 1 minute. And we're going to constantly stir for 1 full minute. And just stir like this. And it's a boil that you can't stir it down. I mean, you can't, you know, a lot of times when you stir something, it'll stop boiling. In this case, you can't. So you have to continue to stir it for 1 whole minute. I bought this pectin at the Save-A-Lot store on Combs Road. When you go in the store, that very first aisle there on your left, that's where I found it. And it's very easy to find. Like I said, you could use any kind of jars. I've collected these jars over the years, these jelly jars, and so that's what I've been using. But you can also buy like your pint-sized jars or even plastic containers. Anything that will go in the freezer. And we will continue to stir this. It's very easy to do. I was fortunate enough this week, there goes my timer. And we are going to pour this in. And it says to stir for 3 minutes, so I'm going to set me another timer. And this goes pour it in. Okay, we've got it poured in. And it says to stir it for 3 minutes. So you're just going to kind of stir it like this. And just keep stirring. And really quickly, you'll feel it starting to gel real quick. Kind of stir like this, make sure the sugar gets stirred in, and make sure your pectin gets stirred in. And it's, if you don't want to use like a blender or something, you can just kind of mash them with like a potato masher or something like that. I like to have little chunks in my strawberries when I make the jam. It seems to be the best way to me to do that. And we're going to continue to stir this for 3 minutes. And in just a few minutes we'll have some wonderful jam. The directions say once you put them in your jars, and you need to buy the jars with these kind of lids. Once you put them in the jar, they are to set for 24 hours outside of the refrigerator. And once they have set for 24 hours, you can actually put a jar in your refrigerator and eat it immediately, and the rest you put in your freezer. They say, the directions say the strawberry jam is good for about 3 weeks in your refrigerator. Now personally, I've taken mine out of the freezer and have opened them up and used them a lot longer than that. So, but this is going to make a lot of strawberry jam. I can already tell already. And it's interesting, just for a couple bucks. I actually got these when I went to United Grocery Outlet on Monday this week. They actually had them for $1 a pack. I was amazed. So I went ahead and bought 2 of them because I knew I was going to be making strawberry jam. So for just a couple bucks, you know, you've got strawberry jam. And this strawberry jam will last you for a long time in your freezer. Probably even several years. But if you're like my family, we go through it pretty quick. So it doesn't last very long in my house. Let's see how many minutes I've got left here. About 30 seconds, and we'll continue to stir. And then all you have to do once this is done is just pour them into your jars, and you're set to go. And it's a very simple, easy recipe. It's right in the Gel Ease, or actually you can get it at Walmart, anything like that. Sure Gel is what it's called at Walmart, I think. And the recipe is right there for any way that you want to do it. And so I think we're about done. Let me find some way to scoop this jelly in to my, here we go, there goes the timer. Actually, I found like an ice cream scoop. Let's see how that works. It takes a little bit longer. But any way that you want to scoop the strawberry jam into the jar. And of course you want to wipe the edge down before you put on the lid to make sure that there's not sticky stuff around. And so there you go. Looks like we have 1 jar full already. And there's your strawberry jam that you can enjoy with your family and neighbors or co-workers, whoever. And who knows, I may be bringing some to my co-workers on Monday. But anyway, this is Carol with Carol's Ideas. And thank you for joining me. And tune in next Saturday because I'm going to do something different in the kitchen and cooking. I'm going to take this ladder and make it into a beautiful way to display your quilts. So join me next Saturday as I work on doing that. And once again, thanks for tuning in, and you have a blessed day.